Hey guys, Dwayne here. Today we're going to talk about the Kanto MTM65PL mobile TV mount. This mount will hold a TV that's 37 inches up to 65 inches and under 100 pounds. So let's dive into this thing, open this box up, and check this thing out. One thing you guys are going to notice is this box is actually pretty darn heavy. It's good, and it was also surprising. So, the package does come, with a lot of protection and stuff in it. So, that was really nice. I was really surprised or happy with the quality of what I was seeing when I first got into it. Now, the package that the screws that we're messing with, those are all the different screws to mount the brackets onto the back of the TV with the spacers and stuff. You may want to put extra spacers on there if your monitor has all the connections on the rear of it, because there's a pretty good chance, depending on the size of it and where they're located, the mounting bracket may actually cover all of that, and that's the problem I had. Now, fortunately, like I said in the other video, I had a one HDMI port on the side, so I was able to at least use this until I'm able to order some right angle adapters to get things working. The thing actually goes together really well. It's just the instructions, like I said, aren't very clear. So there are two mistakes that I made. Now, the brackets that I put on the back of the TV, I put those on wrong, and I had to take them off and swap them back around. And the bracket that holds that the monitor sits on, not the monitor, the TV sits on, I also put on backwards. It doesn't look like there was a difference, but when you try to put on the locking mechanism, it wouldn't fit. So you can see right here, we put the TV on. I pull it off the first time because I realized these brackets are on backwards, so I put them on and flip them around, thinking, okay, yay, I'm great. You can see my monitor inputs were on the back. Now once I put it on, then what I noticed is when I tried to use a locking mechanism, it wouldn't fit. So we had to take it back off, flip the bracket around, which you'll see here in a second, to make it work. Not a big deal once we got it, once we flipped it, like you see we're doing here, it worked fine. Overall, I'm really happy with this thing. It's very sturdy. I think it's well constructed. I think it's going to, for the purpose, it's going to work really well. I'm been actually really impressed with it. The only thing that's really flimsy is this little bracket here. It's not bracket, but this plate. It's actually plastic. It doesn't really seem to go well with what this thing is, but everything else is really metal, but you're not going to put a lot of weight or anything on this. So, if you have like an Xbox or something like that, it might fit, but you're not going to put a receiver or anything on it. Bottom line, I think this thing is going to work out really well, and I'm really looking forward to putting it through its paces. All right, guys, so there you go. That's the Kanto MTM65PL mobile TV mount. This thing was a little bit complicated to put together. As you saw in the video, there was a couple of times where I had to I put something together, and then I had to undo it. I did that twice, but we got everything together right now. So the thing I want to say about this thing, I'm actually really impressed with this product overall. It's a lot sturdier than I thought, a lot heavier than I thought, which heavy is good considering you're moving this thing around. You don't necessarily want it to break. Now, primarily, I'm going to use this TV. One, I'm going to use it for the kids whenever they want if they want to move it around with their friends or whatever to play Xbox games or watch a movie or whatnot. The other thing I'm going to use it for is, as you know, I shoot videos. I also do some podcasts, and I'm going to use this on this cart to basically run it to where we can monitor what's going on when we're doing our shows and stuff. So I think this thing is going to work out really well for that. I think both ways it's going to work. Now, the one thing you got to remember, this isn't furniture. This isn't a nice wood piece of living room or bedroom furniture. This thing is an industrial roll-around cart, probably mainly used in conference rooms and stuff like that. However, it is really sturdy. I'll show you. I have a video where I show a little bit more of it. It doesn't look too bad, right? So it depends on how it would fit into the decor of your room. Now, the only thing that's a little flimsy on this is the cart or the tray that's right underneath the TV. I'll show you some video of that where basically I'm just putting an Xbox on it. I do not think that it would be sturdy enough to put, you're not going to mount an audio AV receiver onto it, and then pile stuff on top of it. I don't think I would really recommend that. But if you're running a TV by itself, maybe a smart TV, only plugging a couple of things in. So like right here, I have the Xbox 360 that's plugged into it. On the back, I've mounted an Apple TV, which is how all of this is working. I'm actually utilizing Apple AirPlay to mirror the screen to get this up here. And I'll show you some video of the Apple TV mounted behind. So this thing, this solution overall, I'm really happy with it. Now the only thing that's a little problematic, and I should have recognized this when I was looking at some of the other reviews and other people have made comments on it, is if your connection inputs are on the back of the TV, like for on this one, it's on the opposite side, you know, facing the wall, that bracket covers those inputs. Fortunately, on this TV, I have one HDMI input that's on the side, so that's how I'm able to make it work. But I'm going to utilize the other ports that are on this TV, I'm going to need to buy right angle adapters to get to those ports. And there's not a lot of room. Now, what I did do to give me some more space is I utilized some of the spacers that came with the installation kit, or the assembly kit, to back that bracket off just a little bit more, and I'm hoping that's going to help. So you might want to look at that, double check where your inputs are on your monitor before you buy this, or at least be aware of it, that you're going to need right angle adapters and you may need additional spacers. Now realistically, I could probably go to the hardware store, get some additional spacers, back it off a little bit more, and I might be able to make it work without buying the right angle adapters, but it's just something to be aware of. This thing is heavy. I mean, I know I got it through Prime, so you know the shipping to get it to me was free. I don't know what exactly it would be like sending it back. So bottom line, I am really impressed with this Kanto roll-around cart. I think it's going to work out really well for my needs, and depending on what your needs are, if you need to be able to just move even a really large TV around, this is a really good solution. The wheels are a little bit small. I was a little surprised by that, but they actually have been working. I've moved this thing around. I've been moving it around the house to different locations to just kind of test it out. So it seems to be working. Like I said, whenever I was doing the assembly part of it, the thing is really sturdy, so I'm really happy with that. So, you know, if you're looking for a mobile TV mount, I would check this one out, and this might actually work out pretty good for you. I'm pretty happy with it, like I said, and I'm looking forward to really putting it through its paces to see how it's going to work out for me in my situation. So if you like this video, hey, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you like these reviews and the content I'm making, subscribe to the channel. And if you use one of these TV mounts, or you have another solution, or maybe with what I'm talking about, how I'm planning on using it, if there's something else that you've utilized that works better, hey, put it in the comments below. Other people can learn from your experiences. So on that, I'm going to wrap this up. The Kanto MTM65PL mobile TV mount. Pretty good. I got it through Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below. I actually got it when it went on sale. So hey, check this thing out, and this might work out for you. So until next time, I'll talk to you later. Take it easy, guys. Bye.